What up, boys? It's Gaz, and welcome to another Warframe video. So I finally got the Zocti Prime after refusing to buy it or farm it for a couple days just because, it was like 150 plat for some reason for a 3-part weapon. So here we are, finally getting MR30 test unlocked, and we're going to jump into their blind, because you might know this from my previous MR test videos on the channel, but I like to go in these without actually knowing what is going to happen. So I'm just going to show all the builds and stuff we're going to be using here, with just, some things I think might happen. So, something to keep in mind, and good for all these MR tests. Preparation. This mod gives you full energy when you spawn in the mission. This is really good for MR tests because you just spawn in there, and you'll usually have your average amount of energy, but this will give you full energy. So, very good for MR tests. I hope it's not a stealth mission because I'm going to be playing Saren Prime because I just think she's good all around. So, we'll see how that goes. Mesa was really good for the previous MR test. But, Saren is also, just really good all around, so we'll just try her out. We got almost max range on here with 2 Umbra mods, and I didn't have enough mod space to put a good mod in this last slot. We'll just do Mobilize in case there's any, jumping required. That will help us jump a little bit further. Alright, and we've got Arcane Energize for energy refill and Arcane Aegis. 3% of the time, works every time. Alright, and then we're going on to our primary weapon. I didn't even look at the build that we have on here. Okay, we have a Prime Chamber Depleted Reload Radiation build on our Vectus. So basically this will be for, I don't think there will be any Nox enemies, but if there is a Nox enemy, we can just use this on them. And I'm not going to even bother with Vigilante Supplies. You know what? Might as well throw it on there for some increased crit chance, since we are also running a Helios. Not Helios, we're running a stat stick on our Death Machine Rifle Prime. We've got the Twin Comac, which we have a video on the channel for. And it's just going to basically be if there's any close range enemies, this will tear through them. If I just don't feel like using melee on them. We have a double crit multi-shot minus infested Riven on the Twin Comac. And it's a lot of forma for a close range weapon. And then we've got, I just wanted to use the Skiajati, to be honest. I think this looks really cool. And we are not removing the Umbra polarities in here, that's for sure. We've got Blood Rush, Weeping Wounds, which is probably not necessary for what we're doing here. But I think we'll be fine, honestly. With a Riven with attack speed, melee damage, and critical chance. Alright, so it's a Toxin build. Let's change the Toxin build to something else. Let's do Viral. I think Viral should be fine here. And let's just remove... We don't need Weeping Wounds for this. We're not going to have 12x combo multiplier. We'll go with Zeneric just for some energy regeneration potential. And then we're going to go with Worm Prime with the max rank warrior mod to make it attack enemies from as far away as it possibly can. We've also got tank mods on here, some enemy radar. I think enemy radar might be useful if it's like a kill enemies all over the place kind of mission like some of the other ones were. We've got vacuum for picking up loot. We've got prime regen in case it dies, and then negate will prevent status effects to the owner, which is me, every 5 seconds. So this is the general gist of that. Refill your shield so you're not going to die. Then we've got the Death Machine Rifle Prime, which is one of the best Sentinel weapons in my opinion. We've got a Riven with attack speed, or rather fire rate, damage, electric, and then we've got corrosive build with all the Vigilante mods that we can jam on here. I don't even need Vigilante supplies in my build. Alright, whatever. It doesn't really matter. This will do great. And yeah, we're going to hop in there blind. Like I said, I don't like to check out what's going on before I hop in here. I think that's not as fun. And I don't feel like it's as masterful if I jump in there when I already know exactly what I'm doing, personally. Alright, so if we beat this test, we get the Relay Blessing thing. Lets you give boosters to people on the relay. You get a new Master emote. True Master Sumdali, which I think is like a ship decoration. True Master Chat Emoji, 3 Umbra Formas, 15 loadout slots, 30 Riven mod slots, which is pretty nice. Increased daily standing limit, increased daily focus limit. I've been maxed on focus for 2 years, but thank you. 1 base mod capacity. So if I form a weapon or something like that, it will have full mod capacity, even at level 0. And then 50 Void Trace Sigil, or Void Trace Storage. Who really cares about that? Alright, let's get in there. I really hope it's not stealth. I really, really hope it's not stealth.
Tenno, this is your true master test. Your only objective, survival.
Oh, survival easy. Good thing we brought all the enemy radar. As you see, we spawn in here with full energy because of preparation. Alright, they're only level 60, huh? Oh, is that a sentient? Alright. So it looks like Saren was a really good choice here. Alright. Oh, there's arbitration drones. Well, good thing we brought the Vectis then. Oh, this is kind of cool. A mini boss spawned. Alright, nice, nice. We use our molt to attack move faster. What is this? Oh, it's a life support module. So it's literally survival. Bosses killed 2 out of 2. Okay, Saren was a really good choice. A high-range Saren build. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Should I activate that yellow tower? Or is it just like basically a waiting game? I think I'm going to activate the yellow tower. I mean, I don't... They wouldn't make it this easy, would they? I'm going to activate it. Oh, that pushed me to wave 2, it looks like. Okay. Gotta get those spores spreading again. As you can see, our Sentinel's actually killing these level 60 enemies because of the unnecessary preparation of having a Sentinel weapon rivet. Is that a nullifier? We should switch to the Twin Comac here. There you go. We prevented the status effect with our Worm Prime there, so definitely a really good choice to have Worm Prime. It probably wouldn't have been a super important status effect that we prevented there, but nonetheless, like, it's good to have it. We also, I probably should have quit Prime Sure-Footed, which would make it so these Ancients wouldn't knock us down. This is basically like a really easy version of Mod, it seems like. There's Grenier, there's Infested, there's actually Sentience, which is kind of cool. We don't actually have a mission in the game that's like all those factions together. There's also Corpus, too, so pretty much every kind of enemy at the same time. I can't tell if they're fighting each other or just me. It seems like they're fighting each other. Alright, I'm guessing I need to activate this other tower. Yeah, let's activate the next tower. Okay, so yeah, you do need to activate the tower to go to the next wave. That is pretty, this is pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. At least it is kind of cool. Like, I would take a new game mode like this. Maybe not in this easy of a location. That was kind of chunky. Now, I'm not using any Helmuth abilities on Saren right now. I actually had Zata's Whisper on this config to test some stuff out, and I removed it. Because you know what? Molt's just so good on Saren. Just like on Nezha, keeping all the abilities is definitely viable. Keeping all the abilities on Saren is very viable as well. That guy's got a... Come on. He had a arbitration drone, and he was a nullifier. That's always some of the most annoying stuff right there. Alright, so we can probably do this faster if we just ran after the towers. That mobilize came in handy there, actually. Alright, so you could definitely like do this with like Mesa or somebody, and that would be really easy too. I'm guessing it's like a, yeah, kill enemies. Okay, so once you kill enough enemies, then you go after the tower. I see, I see. This is a really easy MR test, and you use a damage frame. Kill 8 bosses. You got it. Melee, really good. Surprising absolutely no one. Those arbitration drones. We use our second ability to get rid of that slash proc on us. Use another molt to distract the enemies. And is there any more bosses left? There's one. I just ran right past them. Twin Comac feels like it's being pretty useful right now. So the something to keep in mind is if you have spores going with Saren, using your 4 can keep your spores active on the map. Very important as a Saren player. I see a lot of Saren players just spamming their 4. Dude, that's not what you're supposed to do. That is not what you're supposed to do at all. Alright, so we're pretty much in the clear, unless there's like some random gigantic Nox that spawns at the end. I think we'll be good. But even if we do have a gigantic Nox spawn at the end, we have the Vectis Prime with Prime Chamber and a Ribbon. So I think we'll be in good shape. Alright, that guy's somewhat beefy. Oh, he has an arbitration drone, no wonder. Yeah. Get that heat proc off of us. They were not as beefy as I thought because they had an arbitration drone, actually. Yeah, you could just cheese this with Mesa, pretty much. The game would just play itself if you're using Mesa. There's a Nox. We brought that just for you, dude. We literally brought that just for that specific situation. I'm happy that they actually spawned a Nox. Alright, that's all the enemies we need to kill. Let's just Void Dash over there, you know. Enough messing around here. And we're... Is that really it? Okay. You know, that was kind of cool.
Congratulations, True Master.
True Master. You know how to play survival. Good job. New loadout slots acquired. And let's go... You know what? I'm about to go to work, so let's just go to the relay and buff some random people real quick. MR30 achieved. Teshin's like, yo, good job. Lois is like, yo, here's some loot. True Master emote. True Master Sumo Dolly. So I think you can equip that. Orbiter, I'm guessing. Orbiter appearance? Or it might be landing craft. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. That's how you know you're MR30 right there. Alright, let's go to some random relay and just buff everybody. Which relay would I go to if I was a person? I would go to the Earth relay, because that's the best one. Alright, let's take a quick look at these. I heard it's 25% buff bonus. We could make an entire rant video on that. But, you know, at least it's something, right? It's better than just like, here's some loadout slots. There's a guy here right now asking what blessing people want. I've got one too. Which one you want? Oh my gosh, we can organize this and buff everyone in this relay with different things. All right, where's the there it is right there. That guy wants credits. All right. Okay, you can do credits. What else you want? We have 2 people here who are MR30. This is literally perfect. You already have 4. Okay, well that helps. You could give a shield increase. That could ruin some shield gating. You know what? I want the resource one, so I'm going to click the resource one. Alright, that guy didn't tell me what he wanted. He said he didn't know. So, you know, everyone here got... Oh, little heart icons pop up. That's kind of fun. He just said, this is great! Too bad, like, the mechanics of it aren't, like, perfect. Hey, that was my buff, dude. They're saying thanks for mine. The mechanics of it aren't perfect, but hey, at least, like, you know, that little interaction right there was kind of fun. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Hope you found this video fun and helpful. Like I'm saying, preparation and Saren were really good there. And now I got an affinity buff. Yo, thank you. You can push F to thank. You know what? Good job. Good job, DE. You know, it could be a little bit stronger, but I'm okay with that right now. That little interaction was fun, and I liked it. Peace, guys.